Ash, played by Gurleen Korgarka, hasn't been seen on EastEnders since the beginning of the year when she made her exit due to Sukas, Balvinder's intolerable behavior towards her daughter. Not much has been mentioned about the doctor since she left, with the drama more focused on her brothers, Kirat Panesar, Jaz Dial, and Vinny Panesar, Shiv Jalota. However, when she decides to return to the BBC soap, she could bring along her father, who has been an absent presence since the Panesar family first turned up on the square in 2019. Some information has been given about the elusive member of the family, who is supposed to be serving a sentence behind bars. It seems his criminal ways left Suki as a single mother when the children were growing up, and there has been huge resentment against him for this. The one person who could be willing to give him another chance is Ash, who seems to hold some very similar views to him about her mother. Having left the square earlier this year, she could have discovered her father was ready to be released from jail and went to meet him. Reuniting off-screen, the pair could have cooked up a plan to get their revenge on the Panesar matriarch, biding their time to ensure it was foolproof. Returning to Walford, Ash could explain to her loved ones she has spent her time away thinking about how much she wants them to be a tight-knit family. Much to their surprise, the Panesars could be reunited with their father as he walks in through the door ready to do business. At first, he would have to win his sons around as he knows has missed out on a lot of their life, and especially Kirat has had to step into his shoes. They could be swayed more easily than Suki, who could be adamant she doesn't want to rekindle anything with her former lover. Telling her he would be sticking around, the father of the Panesar family could persist with his mission to get his ex-wife on his side. Once she begins to let her guard down and it seems the Panesars are back on track, Ash's father could begin putting his plan into action. Known for his business acumen and wanting to play a bigger part in the family's firm, he could start looking at the books. Putting his criminal abilities into practice, he could make it seem as if Suki has been messing with the books to get more money. He could report her to the authorities, who would agree the mother of four has been trying to swindle the system. They could arrest her, and with the evidence her husband had manufactured, it would be hard for her to claim she is innocent. Therefore, she could end up serving time behind bars as her husband did for many years, missing out on some important moments in her children's lives. Back on the square, Ash and her father could celebrate their plan worked so perfectly, with Suki no longer part of the picture. This would allow Kirat and Vinny the chance to build a bond with their father and get to know him without their mother's interference. They could feel hugely betrayed by Suki, as they thought she was someone who wouldn't try to trick the system to make money. However, will Suki be able to plead with her sons to hear her account of events, or will her villainous husband dig his heels in? How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival, Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? who shot Phil in EastEnders. How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. The actress who plays Ash, Gurlane, has spoken out on her thoughts about her character's father turning up after so long. Gurlane said, "I can't say too much though. We are going to hear a little bit more about what the dad knows about this, and when it's time for him to arrive, we'll see how he responds. I can't say much more, I hope it's soon though. Keep your eyes peeled, I am sure Father Panesar will be on screen in no time," she told Digital Spy. With Ash making her exit not too long after this interview, could it be she was written out to be part of her father's introduction? Will she be the ultimate daddy's girl and defend his honor as he makes enemy after enemy on the square? Taking to Twitter, fans are excited at the prospect the missing member of the Panesar family could be turning up on the square. Alessia wrote, "Hope we'll be seeing Papa Panesar this year, the drama that could come from that." Amy wrote on the social media platform, "This has been a Father Panesar thing for almost 3 years now, with regards to a star of the show calling for their character's missing parents to show up." Sadie commented in relation to Kirat's exit, "Does this mean Papa Panesar is on his way to the square? I'm here for it. #EastEnders." Faith simply shared, "Panesar dad please.